Welcome back to Below Average Picks. I'm your host, Will Tracy, joined alongside, as always, by
Dylan DeFranzo, baby.
a live in-person episode for you guys coming from Tony's basement. Tony's here, but has not signed the NDA. What's it called when you have to sign something behind camera? Not an NDA.
Like a consent form.
Yeah, something like that. So he'll stay on the sideline. But me and Jelly here in person for the holidays.
First in-person episode, guys.
Get fired. We got our phone balanced on a TV by a book. And
The big setup,
we're
but-
not even sure if we're recording right now. About 50-50 on that. But we are excited for an in-person. It's going to be a shorter in-person episode. We're late for a couple of... First of all, week 12, 8th recording?
Yeah.
Okay, NFL week 12, 8th recording. We're going to be real late on this one. Probably won't drop until after the Sunday night game.
What?
But, well, I'm going to be here until that game.
Well, yeah.
So, but it is right now about 4:30 on Sunday. So we're only going to have, it's going to be a special slate for you guys. We're going to have both of the night games, Sunday night and Monday night. Deal with it. We had some scheduling issues, really
Yeah.
mostly DeFranzo's fault.
We were trying to film Friday, but my flight kept getting delayed, and then came home late, and it was just
Couldn't
whatever.
film yesterday because this kid had to eat dinner. Today we almost missed because he's got to eat dinner.
Yeah, hey, coming home for the holidays to spend time with the family.
Yeah, but next week, can we film Friday next week? Does that work for you?
Yeah, after some Black Friday shopping.
Holy Christ.
When? Early, later? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Whenever.
Friday should work.
Okay, so Friday we should be back to the regularly scheduled program with the whole episode.
Wait. They gave him Sunday, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
It's been Sunday
yeah.
for
Well,
100 years.
Because of the Thanksgiving shit.
Well, there's 3 games Thanksgiving Day, but they're pretty trash games. So,
Yeah.
regardless, that's about the intro. You have any updates for the people other than what I just said?
No, I mean, we're gonna try to get the TikTok off soon. And no, I've been saying that for
That's
weeks.
an update every week.
Yeah,
Love that
but
at the
I
end,
mean,
too.
yeah, just keep on commenting down on our videos for more criticism and stuff to help us out.
Criticisms, suggestions, compliments
Yep.
are nice too. We saw the one from Vlad. We just saw that one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A lot of the boards are showing support.
Yeah.
So.
This is also the 10 subscriber special. We actually have 12 right now.
Yeah, 12.
On previous video, we were under 10. Now we're over 10. I heard a stat that YouTube channels with 10 plus subscribers are in the top 1% of YouTube channels for subscriber numbers. So that's we have a channel that's in the top 1%.
Well, yeah, our channel was trending on YouTube too.
No shit. You hear that, guys? Look at that. That's such bullshit.
Yeah,
But-
no duh.
All right, well, we're at 12 right now. Hey, like and subscribe. We're going to build up the channel. We got merch coming. We're here for a good time, all right? We're not, it is what it is. But we can go into last week's records now if you got no other updates.
Yeah.
All right, so you don't remember
right
the
into
games.
it.
I'll roll through the games, then you roll through the games.
The only thing that I remember is I went 5-0.
It was bad. I went 0-5. We were on a full fade, if you remember. He was 5-0.
I'm too good.
He's hot.
I keep telling you guys every week.
He's hot.
The past 2 weeks, 10-2.
Yeah, he's hot right now. The games, I had Chiefs +2. I took my ashwagandha on that one, and it didn't pan out nicely for me.
Shit, a record, dude.
I have it right here. Yeah,
Okay,
I have it all
okay.
right here. I come prepared. I have the
We were
camera
tied
filming.
last-
You come late and you reschedule. You might have to lower your equity share in the business because you don't do anything.
Hey, I'm traveling.
Chiefs +2, bad pick. Bengals +1.5. They almost came back. I fell asleep. You watched the whole game, right? It was
Yeah.
Chargers.
Very scary second
Almost
half.
blew it.
Very scary.
Yeah, that was bad. Falcons +2.5. They have no defensive pressure at all. Bo Nix had all day
Like
throw.
I said in the last video,
Yeah.
Swiss cheese defense.
Horrible. Jets -4. I just wanted to get the Jets right, and it was obviously a mistake. And then Ravens -3.5 against the Steelers. Justin Tucker missed 2 field goals. Derrick Henry fumbled on the first play of the game. Lamar threw a pick. Everything
So a
went
lot
wrong.
of kickers too missing field
Yeah,
goals.
kickers are getting bad now.
Like especially last week, a lot of wide left.
Wide left was in play last week.
Tucker, McPherson.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, 0-5. Look, statistically speaking, as impressive as 5-0. Let me just say that. But, I'm here. I'm going to face the music. It was a really bad week. This week, I'm going to do the best I can do. I'm not going to make any promises here. My season total, that brings it to 16, 25-1. It's below average.
That is below
That is
average.
below average. Jelly, your season record is
It's
23.
18-1,
As
I
you
believe.
predicted. As you predicted.
5-0 last week.
And you want to go through the games?
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
I'm like an expert fortune teller. Right here, it was a fade the Jets. Can't trust them. Exactly what we see. Colts, I wasn't too, excited to back, but I think Richardson played pretty well. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, Colts +4, good game. Next we had Chiefs and Bills, right? So I was on the Bills -2. That was more of like a personal emotion type of thing. No ashwagandha.
No ashwagandha. That
Yeah, but I really just want to see the Bills get their revenge on the Chiefs and knock off the Chiefs, dude. Man, they're a fraud 9-win team.
Well,
in
you
my
took your
opinion.
ashwagandha on the Broncos and the other game too.
Well, yeah,
The Chargers.
I didn't take them on the Colts and Bills because that was more of like a hate for the other team.
Yeah.
Steelers, I just think they're good, man. I mean, they lost Thursday, which I did on the Browns, but I think like overall they are a pretty solid team. And what they played the Ravens again. It's like the Ravens like are great on paper, all that, but like they do lose a lot of games that like they probably should win. So
Yeah, they're fraudulent at times.
who else we have? Oh yeah, Broncos, another one. I think I said that was like one of my two favorite bets. That was just a pure just sports bet and line take. Like I said, the Falcons defense, very Swiss cheese for the passing game, and we just needed Bo Nix to be competent. So that was great. And then the Chargers Bengals, probably my favorite game because of the line. Looked amazing in the first half, and then the second half just very sweaty. Sweated that out. I was screaming when like they got a flag on that pick the Chargers had, because I also had the Chargers D in fantasy football. Took that away, and thank God McPherson can't kick a football anymore. So, but yeah, 5-0. I'm pretty sure like the exact reasonings that I said kind of like played true to the games from last week. So yeah, very excited. 5-0 last week, 5-2 the week before. So Team Jelly is on a hot tear.
The kid's been hot. 23-18-1 on the season after a really
Rough
bad
start, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, I've been climbing back, and now I'm in
More than climbing back.
the winning column.
You're in the driver's seat now.
And I've been
So
overachieving, above average.
above average picks out of one kid, below average picks out of another. What's our? I believe we're 2 under right now, combined.
Oh, like total?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because 39,
23,
40.
63.
3. I think we're 4 under actually.
Yeah, well, that is all because of Trace over here.
Big part of it's because
Yeah,
of
so
yeah,
I mean, it is clear who you guys should be tailing moving forward.
Well,
It's me.
I have come to a revelation where, first of all, I'm going to take more ashwagandha. I've been taking ashwagandha this week. It makes your dreams insane, too. I would recommend it to anybody. I've had the most insane dreams the last week and a half. And I think that's going to help me sports bet. Because
Maybe you should like dream about wins.
I haven't had a feeling
Wins.
in a week.
Yeah?
I haven't been angry, sad, happy. I've just been looking at the slate. So, what I'm going to do, the revelation I had was I'm going to start betting like the Franz in the sense that strictly looking at sharp plays on lines. This week it's weird because we just have the 2 games that are left.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to bet on like feeling in terms of I feel like this team's underrated. I feel like this team's overrated. Whatever. I'm just gonna say most of the public's on this team, and they're getting points, and it's gone up or whatever. So now I'm gonna be on the other side.
That's like how the sports betting world kind of like works. It's like the public, the money here,
And that was
all
the case with the
line.
Falcons and the Broncos
Yeah,
last week.
yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna start doing. And
that was just like pure line reading.
Yep, and that's what I was doing at the start of the season when I was feeling better. So we're gonna get back to that. I mean, we have anything else before we get into this slate, this special slate?
Yeah, like again, it's just like a 2-game slate
Yeah.
via primetime for Sunday and Monday, just because of the timing of everything, like coming home from like the holidays and all that, like traveling.
Yeah.
Kind
We're-
of like threw off the schedule a little bit.
A little bit.
so.
We're literally watching the 4 o'clock games right now.
Yeah.
So I wanted to add a pick, but I'm not even going to say it because the game has started and it would not be kosher to have that pick in this recording. The first game on the special card is going to be the Sunday night game tonight. Ravens at Rams. The Rams are 3-point favorites. We'll start with you.
Rams are +3.
Rams are 3-point dogs at home.
Yeah. I'm backing the Rams this week.
You want to tell us why?
Tell us why. It's kind of simple, dude. Like the past couple weeks, I've been on the simple, wave of explaining my pick. So I think the Rams need to win.
Yes.
I really love their offense.
Yes.
The Eagles are good, like generally, but I don't think like game situation wise they're like the most, how do I say, just like smart type of team. It's like I think like Hurts is like turnover prone to a sense. If they can shut down Saquon, I don't think Brown will have that big of a game. Plus, like Smith is out too, so I mean.
I did not know that.
Yeah, pretty sure Devontae's out, so they are going to have to rely heavily on AJ and Saquon.
Yes. And, the Rams defense is good, too.
Yeah,
They've got
I
some
mean,
good players.
I usually like taking the home dogs, and I really like the Rams offense lately, so.
Yeah, I am also on the Rams +3, which might not be good news.
That's bad news.
No, I'm feeling good this week. I saw a couple stats. First of all, the Eagles, as favorites on the road, are, like, really bad historically. At least in the Jalen Hurts era. Now, I know this team's a little different with Saquon, of course. They've been looking really good. We thought they were fake for a while there, but they've actually, the past few weeks, they've been playing very well. But regardless, that's a stat. And then I saw the Rams primetime home games, maybe not even home games, just primetime games, cover, like, a lot. Like 19-8 or something in their last whatever, 18-9, something like that.
Yeah, and I feel like the Rams play like great teams, like close too. So like, kind of makes me want to take them.
Yeah. Now they lost. Who'd they beat last week? The Patriots by a good amount, and then 2 weeks ago they lost to the Dolphins.
Yeah, but the Dolphins game was close. Yeah, but like for like the better teams, I'm not talking about like the Patriots and stuff. Here,
Yeah, I know.
but,
I'm
like,
just trying to think about their history. I agree with what you said. I'm just trying to go through their recent games.
Yeah,
I
like-
mean, it's also like maybe the spread should be a bit bigger. No,
I probably would have had it closer to like 1. I feel like.
really? You think it's almost a pick 'em?
Yeah, sort of like Eagles traveling to LA.
I can see the Eagles laying a poop here.
Yeah, like I'm not too convinced that like Hurts can fully like take over a game to like make the Eagles win like solely by him. I like think it's got to run through Saquon to then open up a bunch of different like options for the Eagles to then blow open the score, which I think like the Rams play like simple football, just like pass it short to their star players. Kyron's good, and then they have a really good D line out there, and I think they can contain to a certain extent, the powerhouse of a Saquon and Brown.
Yeah, I agree. Also, Smith being out is nice. Didn't do that going into my pick, so I feel a little bit better. All right, so we're both rolling Rams +3. Now we have one more game. That's the Monday night game. Again, we're recording during the 4 o'clock game, so it's a special 2-game slate here. This is going to be Ravens at Chargers. Monday night, the Chargers are getting 2.5 points at home, and the over-under is 50.5.
Yeah, so, I mean, it kind of like, I will take the Ravens here, but I wouldn't be too surprised on, like, a Chargers potential win outright, but, like, just kind of going off the last week, even though I had the Chargers, looked amazing first half and then abysmal second half, which I feel like that's kind of been, like, the Chargers motto the past couple of years. Like, just like, watching the Chargers the past couple of years, halftime play great. Second half to fourth quarter, especially, like Herbert and them, like just crumble. So I feel like the Ravens come back after a loss of the Steelers and really kind of pound in the Chargers team.
Well, again, the Chargers. What's the record? Like 7-3 or something? 8-3.
Yeah.
Very good. 8-3,
Very
I think.
It's a lot of wins.
I still don't think they're that good, though.
I know,
I guess
yeah.
Harbaugh's like changing the culture over there a little bit, but I'm gonna be on a couple picks here actually. When you started explaining Ravens,
So over 2, I saw is like 9-2 the past couple
Really?
games for like Ravens or like the Ravens Chargers.
well, there's no way the
matchup.
Ravens overhit last week.
No, yeah. Like
Oh, for
I
this
I
matchup.
like saw something about that.
Well, I'm going to be on a couple of picks here. The first one is the under, actually, under 50.5. I think
Under.
50. I think 50 is a high number for these two teams. I forgot where the camera was for a second. I think that 50 is a high number for these two teams. I know the Chargers had a high-scoring game last week, but I think generally speaking, they're a low-scoring and good defensive team.
Also,
The Chargers.
I think besides the Bengals game, the Chargers D hasn't let up more than 20 points.
I think that's true as well.
Yeah.
So, and then the Ravens, their defense can mix it up, and their offense at times is fraudulent.
Horrible pass defense, Ravens wise, but I think they're second in rush defense. Which
Chargers are a rushing team.
which if Dobbins can't get it going, I really don't trust Herbert being able to throw the ball like
Not one-dimensionally.
to win it.
Yeah, not one-dimensionally. So,
I mean, like, then again, going back to the Bengals game, the first half, Herbert looked amazing. Second half, I think I saw, like, he was, like, 7 and, like, 25, like, passing.
wow, that's bad.
So, I mean, like, just too up and down. If the Chargers, like, had a sound second half, too, probably would have been, like, a tougher choice for me to pick the Ravens. But, I mean, just knowing that, like, they can have those second half collapses still is not too enticing.
And this is another example. So first of all, I'm on the under. I'm also going to add Ravens -2.5 to my card.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be on 2 picks here, and I like the Ravens because this is another example of. I think this is a sharp play in that the Chargers just beat the Bengals. Second half collapse, but they did beat the
So
Bengals.
line
And they covered.
inflation could like make it smaller, definitely.
And the Ravens just lost to the Steelers, and the Ravens are on the road, and yet they're still favored by over 2
Yeah.
points. So I think that's a weird spread. I don't know where the public is, to be honest with you. But that spread makes me think I'm sharp on the Ravens. So you're just on the Ravens, correct? No other picks for you?
Yeah, just Ravens, but like then again, like a small spread for like who I think like the Ravens should be able to easily handle kinda is like a little sus, but like then again, like we don't know who the public's on, but I wouldn't be surprised
Your phone?
if the public does go towards the Ravens for that game.
Yeah, just because of the brand name, I think.
Yeah.
But statistically
Exactly.
speaking, like coming off a loss to the Steelers where they looked horrible,
Yeah.
going now to LA, that's a time zone change, first of all. And second of all, the Chargers have been rolling, and they just beat the Bengals, who had a
They
close
have,
game
yeah.
with the Ravens 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So
The Bengals lose a lot of close games. I kind of feel bad for them.
they're just bad. Their defense is so bad. Well, if you
Yeah.
look at it though, so this is -2.5 in LA, which is if you're saying the 3-point swing for home, then at Baltimore, this game would be an 8.5 point favorite for the Ravens.
I think if the game was at Baltimore, it's easily a touchdown spread
Really?
for the Ravens.
Now I almost like the Chargers, but I'm staying Ravens -2.5.
Yeah, no, I mean like this is again not an ashwagandha pick because
No, this is an ashwagandha pick.
yeah, but we don't really have the numbers right now to think it's sharp enough. Like
Get
so
up
like
the DraftKings app
so like
and see
so
what
like
the public is.
how like my mind is thinking like the Ravens are way better than the Chargers, so for them to only be 2-point favorites.
I don't think that's how. I think your mind is not thinking like other people's minds because the Ravens are. I believe they have the same record, and the Ravens just lost last week, and the Chargers just won.
Yeah, but like just like Ravens' name is like more like sound through like the whole thing.
Yeah, although
where, like,
I think it's
they
been
got Lamar,
decreasing.
Henry, whatever, this at the third, to where like the Chargers like the past couple of years have been bad. Besides this year, they are playing very well.
Yeah.
It's just Yeah, like the Chargers got a good D, but I think the Ravens got a lot of offensive weapons, and
Okay.
I mean, yeah, like this is more of kind of just like thinking that like no way the Ravens can lose type of bet.
All right. Well, would you say the Rams is an ashwagandha game? I would say yes,
Yeah,
because the Eagles are really hot right now.
yeah, I mean,
Rams
yeah,
are
yeah,
okay.
yeah, it could be, but like
That's only a
also
3-point
like
spread.
deep down in my like soul too, it's like I am not an Eagles believer either.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna lay off the ashwagandha a bit this week. You can take it a little bit on some of these games, but we're not going full pill. We're not going full ashwagandha. We got to make sure we keep talking about that so we can get the shirts
Yeah,
going.
keep it rolling.
All right. I mean, that's two game special slate for you guys because again, schedules got fucked up, but we did want to get an episode to you. Fans got to give us some credit for getting an episode out. It
No,
easily
yeah.
could have
I
been a
mean,
skipped week.
We were dealing with flight delays, travel issues, trying to set up an in-person
Dinners.
meet. Yeah, like family time, dinners, all that. Dude,
So-
I gotta leave soon for a dinner too.
Yeah, we barely fit this one in
Yeah.
alone. So give us some credit. And we wanted to stay consistent. I mean, what are we? This is our 8th straight week, right? We
Yeah.
didn't want to miss a week. There's only so many weeks in the NFL. I sketched by JSN there. So we wanted to make sure. Flag. We wanted to make sure we got you guys an episode every week. Next week we will 100% have an episode. Might be on
Yeah,
time.
the full slate.
Yeah, it'll be before
The
Sunday
full
at
slate
1.
next week. Yeah,
With
yeah.
a full slate, in-person episode. We might have a guest picker if someone wants to come on, Tony or Andre or someone. I'm not sure filming like during a basement session.
No, yeah.
But we can invite them on
We'll
for,
see, we'll see.
for an episode for sure. Any other outro business that we need to cover? Like and subscribe. TikTok will be coming up soon.
Yeah, soon. Hey, I mean, this guy's the TikTok guru.
Not the TikTok. I don't have the app.
Well, I mean, I do remember for a certain stretch of time you were posting on that like golf shit.
Yeah, those were good
Yeah.
videos, right?
It was good too. So I mean,
Yeah. Maybe. How about this? If you're watching and you're good at editing, send us some clips of your editing, and we might give you part of the company to come on board and not record, but edit our videos, so neither of us have to do it, and we can get shit posted. That sound good?
yeah.
Okay. We'll have to at that point come up with a company agreement because we don't have one right now.
Exactly. But yeah, like going back to slate, Rams +3. I'm just a big fan of that offense.
Yes.
And I think it's a must-win game for them. And then Ravens Chargers. I just can't really see the Chargers stealing one away from the Ravens. I think the Ravens are should come out there hot and angry,
Yeah, you would
coming
think.
off a loss and really pound it to them. So
I like
pause.
that pick. Yeah, I'm on. So we're tailing each other for those two, and then I'm also throwing in the under. That's a bit of kind of a reach play, honestly.
Whoa,
I just need to
faded
get
each other last week, and now this week we're on the same slate.
Yep.
So maybe some of my good luck will rub off on a Trace over here.
Hopefully it doesn't work the other way.
Yeah,
All right. Anything else we got to say? Like and subscribe.
yeah, that's it. I mean,
That's it.
Short and sweet episode for the guys.
Short and
so.
sweet. We got one out to you guys though, and next week we'll have a longer, full slate episode in person.
Short, sweet, and hopefully a 2-0 and a 3-0 slate.
That would be
for you
nice
guys,
for the
so.
fans. So yeah, good episode.